us 5 minutes, we'll come back. Sure. Yeah.
Hi everyone, if you just give us one moment. Thank you for staying for the job hacks presentation. I'm going to hand it off to Sam.
Really appreciate it. Thanks, Chris. So thank you for your time. So we have this school project called Job Hacks. It's more for job tracking and performance. I will give a bit background about it. So I was going through the job application process and I found it's hard to track the job I'm applying, and I was a bit lazy to manually input in Excel, which most of the people doing. So they then came up with this idea, and then another co-founder of idea who works right now at Google joined me over the lawn, and then I joined ITU, we set up team, and here we are. So basically, that's for a bit slide deck for the university part, and we are going to launch it for the summer trimester for the students which will help them. So really appreciate your feedback from your perspective that we didn't have so much like what you will see after getting the idea that I was done. So yeah, you can go to the next. So we found out that the students who are the high school or the university graduate, they are struggling to find a job. That's also, I guess, from your point of view, it may be not so much interesting because they have no experience. It's hard to promote them, and it takes time to bring to the level that they really can contribute to the product and connect them to the revenue model of the company. So we went some research, and most of the time there were students and the university side, they were accepting that either they don't get the right skills, or because of lack of experience, on right time they don't take in any right action. It comes up that they're struggling after graduation to get into job. Because it's the process to get in a job is also a job. So that's the step that once you don't take right action, it happens. So yeah, that's most of the career service that say, hey, and also career service guys cannot be really give you right mentorship because they are not from that industry. You need the right people who can mentor great over the, hey, go and study this tech or go and do this. That's where they are also admitting. So yeah, we can go to that. So there's some statistics. So yeah, that's pretty much about because of lack of time, I will not go through, so you can go. So that's, you can go back. So we found out that most of the career service stuff like over LinkedIn and stuff hard to really to manage and track, and we found that they're really not updated. They are not involved in machine learning, all this stuff that where they can give you precise the steps you need to take, where you stand in the market. That's we found out. AI and machine learning, these kind of stuff, still not there, or if there is any service, it's paid. It's not free for the students. That's our vision statement, that we want not only them to get into job, we want also to, over the time, to track their performance, where I stand in the market, what I need to learn more, where I am trying to get in, where other people's doing it. So it's continuous process to get retired. So we want to really help on this journey to them. Yeah, you can go. So that's mainly our focus. And right now we are not job posting website or something. We are focused on job tracking platform, which will connect to LinkedIn. Currently we have 4 job platforms: Hire.com, Indeed, LinkedIn, and Vettery. So these 4 key technologies, and that's the tracking part, and prediction and performance going to come for the summer semester. We will launch this ITU in summer pilot the project that you can go next. That's for the students part. That's mostly they will have a dashboard, and we will sign in this HTML account where you get all this notification from this web portal, and you can go and grab all the details. You don't need to put any manual input, but there is also option to input manually the company names. So that's the student's perspective, and please go next. And for the universities, we have more cool stuff that we want to give them the tool and to university and to collaborate with you in the state to be more data-driven, to tell you, hey, that's a student, that's, for example, mentors. These students have all the way to share with you this kind of high-level data that you guys also spend less time to find the talented people over the students, and maybe it's in the put you in the loop, in the pipeline that you guys give some feedback, what you need, and then we can iterate, and it can come to the students level. That when you come here, you already meet the right people, and don't go through a bunch of CVs. That's the way we see it. And that's, yeah. That's a bit competition. We didn't, to be honest, find any right company that do exactly what we are thinking to do. That's why we came up with the approach. Otherwise, if somebody is doing it, we would done it. We wouldn't done it. We just use it. But unfortunately, there was no any that taking the similar approach. Yeah, please go on. So yeah, that's competition analysis. That there is no similar. Most of the stuff like we are using right now, it's open source backed, by the way. We also want the students go either use our platform, so the universities, or they can go and run it in their machine, because we are also getting them some experience. When they talk to you, they don't say, we don't have experience, they tell you, hey, I have some experience in open source project that come up from the school and we want to take it to the next level. As you know that right now, most of the successful companies are backed up by open source. And we also put the right people in the right spot, because we have all experience. For example, I do the infrastructure side of this and security, and we have the backend guy who has years of experience. We have project managers who work in the top companies. So that's why we put the right people and right team, and we do consistent way meeting, and as a building community around this project. That's why we are here right now. That's really proud of this team that who brought this to the stage. Really proud that it really was hard work that even started as a school project. Yeah, that's go-to-market. So basically, it's more about our step. I will quickly tell you that our next step for we will present to ITU president. It's career service already in the long journey, get the approval. So we will run as a pilot inside the school, and the guys who's doing internship, who's not doing, who's trying to do, we're gonna put in some intelligence around it and help them not just track and give them right step to take approach. And we will also definitely need you guys help that what you need from the students from the school that we can put in the pipeline along the way, that in order, because in the ideal case, you should interview one candidate for one position. Of course, that's ideal work, that's not gonna happen, but at least to save some time from your side, not to the 100, go through 100 CVs, but maybe go through 5 resumes, to be more data-driven in this job tracking approach. At the same time, save students time not to apply to 100 jobs, to maybe, because they most of the time complain, we waste time, instead of they can apply to 5 jobs, and meantime, for the rest of the time, they can go and learn stuff that they need, they require from these 5 companies. That's the way we see it. So we can pass to the demo now. That's MVP demo. That's gonna be soon launched inside the ITU. That's jobhacks.com. That's our company name. So you're gonna sign in. Sorry for the screen. Yeah, that's for the screen resolution. I'm sorry a bit. Okay, can you do, yeah, that's, sorry, that screen resolution is a bit, yeah, that's, so basically, when right now you are logging this Gmail account, most of the time you use for the job application. It's a good school email, which is also storing everything in the Gmail, the email servers using. So everything comes to the apply job position. That's me. I had like 217 job applications that I was sometimes forgetting the on-site interview, and sometimes it was hard for me to track. I never used Excel because I am kind of a bit lazy, or I don't think it's the right way to waste time. I would rather do something else. That's why the recruiters reaching me, either I wasn't picking up phone sometime, or either was happening that I wasn't available. It's hard to coordinate that if you go through it. So that's everything will come through the notification in applied column, and then you can have that's main stages. For example, yeah, you can click it and you can go to the details. For example, you can see, yeah, that's manual one you created. Maybe you can open one of the LinkedIn one also. Yeah. For example, you will see the date you applied, the position, the company, and you can add the notes. For example, the recruiter's data, talk to recruiter, it can be, so, yeah. You can save it as many notes as you want based on the job application you are having. Yeah, you can also change the, for example, right now, you get somehow rejected, you can move it to the rejected state, or you can move it to the interview state. So either you can do it manually or you can do it through dashboard. So that's where, that without an input, the only thing we require, if you come to the applied position, and then you can move around all the job application process that you're doing. Currently, we have 4, as I said, hired, Indeed, vetted, and LinkedIn, which is major ones, but we are on the process to integrate this Glassdoor API and stuff. That's going to come in later stage, because some of the APIs require their paid version. So, and here we have some metrics page. That's a simple metrics page right now. For example, because I was in visa transition, as you can see that if you come down, I was transition visa at, I had a high peak there for the application, which was in July. Then I got my internship. And I didn't apply, but veterinary guys were reaching me. That's why you can see that over the time that only the veterinary was there. But yeah, that's, I can see now that most high peak job application for me in July. That's, if you ask most of the students, they will not know, because it's a lot of manual work to go and calculate it. But is this project that you can do out of box with just you sign in and you get this data. And yeah, you can have the stages of application, like in different stages where they are, and then you have another metrics that, for example, I am infrastructure guy and doing mostly the DevOps. As you can see, most of the positions I applied was the DevOps in infrastructure team. So that's pretty much it. Really appreciate, and thanks to our team, core team like Dhruv, again, man, for really passionate team that come up with this idea, and we keep going along the way. And would like to hear some feedback from you, and thank you for your time.